Okay, y'all. So look, I found the haunted Alton State Hospital. It is not haunted. It is actual evidence, and I'm talking about y'all for real. We need to be paid because this is a lot of pain and suffering. I don't know. I don't know when they closed it, but look, you can go through it and see. Hold on, let me show you the screen. I'm gonna show y'all the screen because it's like I never looked it up. I didn't know. But when you go out there, it is huge. Like it is a huge ass hospital. Is it showing on here? Let me show y'all. This hospital is like so fucking big. So when you come, and that's like that's why they was messing with me through the wall. That's why this man been fucking with me since I was little, y'all. I'm talking about the same person. So it's like that's probably why y'all didn't get to meet me either, because they killed my grandfather and my grandmother was saying that I couldn't see the people and all this different stuff. She kept telling me what I couldn't do, what I couldn't be. Alton State Mental Hospital is one of the history's only mental hospitals from the early 1900s that's still in operation today. It's actually closed. As with other haunted asylums, we covered the patients of Alton State Hospital were subjected to cruel and inhumane treatments under the guise of medical progress. Patients unlucky enough to land within its thick walls found themselves victim to abuse that Alton State Hospital was famous for. So they abusing me right now. So it'd be like anything negative, that's what would happen. So when I went to therapy in Alton, this white guy was in there and he was saying, well, look, I'm talking to the lady, and in the middle of me talking, he was like, well, what we were doing was every time we would abuse her by making it happen again. And I'm talking about this guy's actually trying to talk like he a doctor or something while I'm in there talking to her in my art therapy session. And he's not actually supposed to be hearing what's really going on. So I'm just like basic talking. I'm not talking about anything in particular, but he was actually telling the lady what they were doing to me. And I'm talking about they were actually doing this stuff. Like this stuff is actually stuff that they are doing to me. Like this is trauma. Like they are looking at trauma and then repeating trauma. So this is what they've been doing the whole entire time. So this person is fucking mentally ill. Like all of them are. And they out here now. They have gotten jobs and all this different stuff. So it's not even racism. It's mental illness covered. And like the first thing is the mental illness. The second thing is the racism. You understand what I'm saying? It's like, and the third thing is we need reparations so we can get back to being healthy people. Like they will mess up your entire life, and the decisions that they start to make are crazy. So it's like, I don't know if it's the pheromone or the spirit, but the whole all out here is fucking possessed. Like it's like you can become possessed at any time. A person will leave your body. Like if you boring and you ain't doing shit, you ain't really trying to kill, rob, cheat, steal, the person will get out of your body. And it's like, I don't understand. Like, if y'all know that this shit was a haunted asylum and now they done got loose and they out here actually fucking up our lives, y'all gotta come out here. Like, I am not joking. Please help us because we are hostages. We are hostages. We cannot get some benefits or anything. And they could just be me. This person sat inside that fucking shelter, the East St. Louis shelter, and it would just be like, go tell Shantae. They only pick on me. They don't pick on anybody else in the shelter. And I'm talking about that's what he did my entire fucking life. He or she did that my entire life. And so it's like anytime they see me here doing something to be something I like, we'll go take it from them. And little shit like that. Or they'll possess my mother, so she'll do something mean. You see what I'm saying? Or possess Candy. I don't know if Candy possessed. Candy be mean. Sometimes it'll just be in the middle of something. It's like this person don't let the people enjoy anything, especially me. I never get to enjoy anything. And then if they get a chance, somebody go molest me and rape me. And it's like, this shit is true. And they did that stuff to Bill Cosby because they thought he was my real father. I am not joking. So let's look at this shit for real. Alton State Hospital history. Y'all can look at that shit on your own. Dr. Zeller passes 1921. Where he found mass amounts of neglect. He checked himself into the hospital for 3 days, living in different wards every night. His experience was so profound that he ordered that every member of his staff live life at the hospital as an inmate, as they were once called. He stepped down as a hospital administration 1935 and passed away on June 29, 1938. Now, he shouldn't have had them living there with them. The death of Dr. Zeller removed a distinguished part of the community for the improvement of the care of the mentally ill. Why would a person have to stay there? Treatments changed by the 1940s. Hydrotherapy and electroconvulsive therapy were introduced in the hospital. By this time, the hospital had 757 patients. Listen, that's a lot of people to try to take over something with over 65,000 hours of hydrotherapy being performed in 1 year. And they try to act like they normal. So that's why they record people so they can try to act like they normal. When you really sit down and talk to them and they start talking that crazy shit, it be shit that don't make no sense. Like, they'll be like, look, they'll look at something like, well, I thought look, y'all, I'm gonna pick up everything I'm talking about. Well, I thought that I can find the phone, and but I was down there on Celery Street. And you be like, well, where's Celery Street at? Celery Street was in Cocan, Missouri. And you be like, okay, well, when you go there? Look out, and they'll be looking for somewhere. I went there in 2010. Y'all understand what I'm saying? This month, that's how some of them are. That's not all of them. That is not all. It's so many of them that it's like you can't be stuff. You be like, I can't understand. And I'm talking about that's why Alton is empty, because it's a serial killer. One of them got to be a serial killer. Alton State today. The Department of Mental Health assumed control of the hospital in 1961 and changed its name to Alton Mental Health Center in 1975. It is primarily a forensic services provider with over 200 court-order patients living there. A high-security building was completed in 1997. The stark difference from the free range that patients of Alton Pass with Dr. Zeller were accustomed to. It looks like it's nobody over there. As with the hospital, death and sorrow ran deep within the veins of Alton State Hospital. The energy felt here by the patients has stuck around, and the energies of former patients is a key ingredient for souls refusing to give up contact with the physical world. Exactly. And that is, they are here. These souls are here. Let us go. I am telling, please, y'all, come get us. I'm not joking. This shit is serious. Like, this shit is for real. Alton is considered one of the most haunted small towns in America, and me and Blake can feel them. And we are please come get us. Its sordid past of tragedy, murder, and death have led to Alton's extremely haunted present, and it's now in St. Louis and East St. Louis. Several locations in Alton are said to be haunted, including the infamous Mac Pike Mansion. I did not know that motherfucker was haunted. The First Unitarian Church and the Milton School. The city itself has been featured in countless articles and TV shows, and Mark Twain once referred to Alton, Illinois as a dismal little river town. Please come help us, y'all. We are not joking. Please come help us. Please. Please. We are surrounded by mental patients and their children that have taken us hostage. I am not lying. Please come help us. This is not a joke. Today is February 21st, 11:16. I'm at 900 North Jefferson. My phone does not work. Avenue, St. Louis, Missouri, 63106. Please come help us. My son, I think they are trying to transfer somebody else's personality into my son and all type of shit. They can do the shit, y'all. Please come help us. Please, the shit is true. I think that person who writes for what's that show, American Horror Show, she is part of this shit too. This bitch been stalking me the whole time too. I'm not fucking playing. Please come help us. Please. It's not a joke. Please. I am pleading with you. Please come help us. Have a good day.